Check it. Alright guys, I have a late night update for you with the recent price action that we've seen from after hours. GME up over 48%, AMC up over 9%, meme stock basket up overall. This is not something you want to ignore. So I give you guys possible scenarios that we can see tomorrow, what I'm looking at, price action using the technical analysis, and my predictions. Let's go ahead and get in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on.
Alright guys, you are back for another video with Data Zero, and this is the update after the recent price action that we had in pre-market. So after hours, we were live just a little bit ago, and I updated you guys on what is going on, and I told you guys I was going to drop an update, and here it is. So here are the scenarios that I'm looking at tomorrow for AMC. So AMC, if we get a nice pre-market move and move to the upside and get above $5 to $6, I'm looking for a nice movement to the upside between $8 to $10 for AMC, but we have to get above that $5 to $6 range. And if we see a nice pop pre-market, that is very potentially. Right now, what we're seeing is a sideways consolidation, exactly what you want to see after a move like this. So you want to see a move like this to the upside and then sideways consolidation. So tomorrow we might consolidate sideways unless GME or something gives us enough momentum, maybe FOMC turning out good, something gives us the trigger to give us the movement to the upside. Now remember, FOMC meeting is tomorrow. The Fed's rate decision is tomorrow. If they decide to cut rates, that could make the market very bullish. So we have to see what is going on tomorrow, but it could be a very good potential trigger. Also, GME could be a potential trigger if it gets a nice movement to the upside. We could get sympathy play from that because these stocks are connected. No one can tell me that the meme stocks are not connected. They're not running off the same algos. They're not traded and looked at by the same people. Anyone who denies that is denying the facts. These stocks run in unison, they run together. Sometimes AMC leads the way, sometimes GME leads the way, but it always goes vice versa or either or. And GME is looking extremely good. What I'm looking at for GME is if we can get above $28 to $30, I expect a nice movement to the upside from GME all the way to possibly $40 if it can get above that golden zone of $28 to $30. Same thing for AMC, unless it gets above $5 to $6, we can see a nice price movement to the upside, and that is what I'm looking at after this recent price action. But this is something to definitely get excited about. We have this nice squeeze type movement breaking outside of the Bollinger Bands, using them as support, coming back inside of the bands and consolidating sideways. This is exactly what you want to see after a movement like this. So even in the worst case scenario, this is extremely bullish for AMC, for the meme stocks, GME, and all of the meme stocks. Worst case scenario, this is extremely bullish. So best case scenario, we get a launch up pre-market and we just take off, and that's of course what everyone wants to see. And of course, if you look at the chart at AMC, it is very peculiar on what's going on because we had a very nice run up. So let's go ahead and take the bands off of here and show you guys what I'm talking about. But I'm going to go ahead and rock and take the bands off of there and go ahead and pull up this chart. But as you guys see, if we go ahead and look at the VW short squeeze, so we can see that VW had this nice run to the upside, then it dropped to a 52-week low, and then had a nice pre-market move to the upside, and then absolutely took off. So let's hypothetically say AMC were to have a similar type movement, because we had this we had it go down to a low just like VW. So VW's coming from a low, trending up, drop down, and then squeeze. So let's see what AMC does. Trending from a low, run up, drop down to near 52 weeks lows or lowers, and then we are having this pre-market move. We're up at $4.80 right now. So if we look on the daily chart, it's not showing because it's on Webull and it's not the next day, but we are up here at $4.80 up here. So we have a nice pre-market move. Let's say we get a nicer pre-market move tomorrow morning and gap way up to like $5-6. We could have that potential start of a squeeze, as crazy as it sounds. Now, I don't want to get people too excited. This is the best case scenario, but these types of things can happen when a stock's RSI is trading around this 30 level. So anytime stocks are trading around the 30 RSI, that is also an indication of a short squeeze, or one thing that you can use to indicate a short squeeze, and we are indeed trading around that level. And if we get that push to the upside, this could be potentially very, very bullish and be the start of the MOAS for AMC. Now, I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying it could potentially be the start of it. So if we see that movement to the if we see that movement to the upside pre-market, expect massive upside. But even if we see bullish consolidation, that is still exactly what we want to see. Now, what I'm looking at for APE is this breakout of this falling wedge. It is breaking out of this falling wedge perfectly. This is exactly what we want to see for APE. We went and down and retested the top of the falling wedge, and we are breaking to the upside. And I'm expecting APE to go to a possible $3 or $5 high, as crazy as it sounds. $3 to $5 on APE. And again, check out my live stream and my update for price targets and all of that stuff for each of these stocks except GME. I didn't cover that, but again, GME, if we get above that $28 to $30 level, I'm expecting this thing to absolutely take off to the upside. This candle is just absolutely insane. Major bullishness. We're way up here right now, and again, if we can get above that, there is little support and resistance to hold us down. We could easily get up from there up to this $50 range if GME can break above $28 to $30, and we can see things get very, very crazy very, very fast. And if AMC again breaks above that $5 to $6 range, same thing for AMC. We could break up to that 10 to or that $8 to $12 level, which is the golden zone I have marked over here, which is about $10 to $12. And if we break above that zone, things can get very parabolic, very, very fast. As you guys can see, there's little support and resistance holding us down, so price can get extreme fast, and that's why they love to keep us below that $5 to $6 level. So guys, if we get some type of trigger from FOMC, some type of bullish trigger from FOMC, we're looking for that. Or if GME starts to run up and we can get a sympathy play from that, start to get momentum from that, these are all things that could potentially trigger AMC to start running. Again, if we can get above $5 to $6, we have plenty of gamma in the options chain, which will push us up to these higher levels, giving us a clear gamma ramp. And with the cost to borrow rates going up, it's making it harder for them to get shares to borrow. As you guys can see, if we look at recently, 47 minutes ago, they only have 350,000 shares available to borrow. So if we check this the morning and it's less than 1 million shares, you guys can know that we are going to see a lot of bullish momentum to the upside. And with the cost of borrow being so high, I guarantee you they're having troubles getting shares available to borrow. As you guys can see, recently they haven't been able to get about only 300,000 shares available to borrow tops, and that is as of recent, as of 1 day ago. So things are looking extremely bullish for the meme stock. So again, I'll be dropping an update right in the morning on my shorts feed. So I'll be dropping my predictions, everything that goes on once we get pre-markets price action, letting you guys know what's going on. But I wanted to drop this final update just to give you guys some scenarios on what I'm looking at. If we get that pre-market move, then we could get a massive pop to the upside. But worst case scenario, we'll consolidate sideways and then get a nice pop to the upside once this bull flag formation breaks to the upside. And again, same thing for GME, because GME is also bullishly consolidating sideways and looking very, very good. And the APE is breaking out of that falling wedge. So everything is looking very, very bullish in the worst case scenario. So this is definitely something to be excited about. So guys, that is the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content, and as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
Alright guys, that was the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content like this. And remember, as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.